All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy Monday to you. And it's a happy Monday to all of us as we are squarely entrenched in the entire league's kind of carousel in regards to filling open coaching spots, jobs, head coaching jobs, DC jobs, OC jobs, special teams coordinator jobs. And as we know, the San Francisco 49ers are squarely in the middle of that themselves as they are looking for a new DC and a special teams coordinator. And we have some updates on the special teams coordinator job. This is pretty interesting. It came through right as I was about to go live, so I had to make a quick video, but we're going to talk about it all right now. We're going to talk about how the moves across the league impact the San Francisco 49ers and see who is going to fill those roles for this team. All right, I'm excited about it. It feels like a new start to the next portion of the offseason. Feels like it's officially beginning. So we're going to talk about all the stuff. Drop an SDS in the chat. Do me a favor and smash that like button, and let's talk about everything that's going on across the league and the San Francisco 49ers starting right now. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Love to see it. What is going down, SDS? Starting to feel like a new day, a new year. 2024 is looking further and further away. I do think we have some good news on the day. At least some of you will perceive it to be that way. So let's talk about it. Good to see all the SDS in here. As you can see, I'm back in the lab and we are ready to cook up. So let's not hesitate. Let's just get right into it. So one of the big things that is going on right now, and we'll talk about everything else that's going on across the league, but we just got this particular, I'm going to call it a developing story. I'm not going to call it a official update, but coming from the source, I'm very, very intrigued by the situation. As you can see on the screen, we've got Nick Sorensen, and I'm not sure if you've seen it from my other posts that I've made on social media, or you've been checking X or Instagram or whatever. But basically, what we are getting right now is Mike Silver, who is currently a national reporter for The Athletic. You guys know him, especially most recently as being a beat reporter for the 49ers and with the San Francisco Chronicle. He already broke some coaching news today, but he is saying that he does not expect the 49ers to hire Nick Sorensen as their special teams coordinator. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do we do with that information? And because it was, at least we were led to believe that Nick Sorensen was believed to be the front runner for this position. And when asked, that kind of came through. I think Matt Barrows did a podcast with Tim Kawakami. Some of the things that he said got pulled and kind of put out there. And someone even said in the comments, Barrows has been pushing that heavy. Mike Silver, who actually works with Barrows at The Athletic, says Barrow knows a lot. I don't think it's so much that he's pushing it. He just smartly regarded it as a possibility early on. So he's basically saying that he doesn't think Barrows was reporting it. He was basically, using all the knowledge that we have, like we say, well, we think this is going to happen. We think that might be a likely outcome. Silver's basically saying that it's not that Barrows was reporting it, more so the fact that um, he's just kind of hypothesizing. So Mike Silver does not believe the 49ers are going to hire Sorensen. And yes, I remember the last time. I remember the last time we trusted Mike Silver. I remember it very well, and I'm sure you guys do too. But hey, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, and at the end of the day, I have seen Mike Silver in action at the NFL Combine. I was literally talking to Mike, and we were just chopping it up about the 49ers, and he's like, "Oh, hold on one second. I got to go say what's up to Andy Reid." And he just Andy Reid was coming off the podium at the Combine. He just peels off, gives Andy Reid a big hug. It is what it is, man. Like, he wasn't right on the draft pick selection, but he's been right on other things. And like I said, he just broke some news today about a potential head coaching job. So again, this is an official report. We don't know for a fact, but we do know that the 49ers have interviewed multiple candidates for the special teams role. And I would say they have interviewed some decent candidates outside of Sorensen. They have also interviewed guys like Jet Modkins, who is now available to be hired from the Lions. They have also Chris Banjo and Chris Tabor. Some of these guys have a lot of experience. Chris Tabor was an interim head coach at one point, and he has a lot of years of experience in the league as a special teams coordinator. And we did see that right before we got on here, the Titans hired John Fossil as their special teams coordinator. He's one of the highest and most regarded special teams coordinators across the league. Recently with the Cowboys, he goes with the Titans. So we got a bunch of things popping off today regarding the 49ers coaches search. So let's talk about some of the other things that are going on across the league right now. So as we were getting ready to get on here, originally we had also seen that Ben Johnson was hired by the Bears. So the first head coaching domino has fallen. And in my opinion, and I think this is opinion across the league, the sentiment across the league is that Ben Johnson was the number one candidate in this head coaching cycle. So what that means is the number one domino has fallen, and now teams like the Raiders and the Jags and the Jets and all of these other teams now have to pivot off of potentially trying to lure Ben Johnson in. He is no longer an option. He's got they put a ring on it, baby. So the Chicago Bears were able to snag the most sought after coach in this cycle, and they were able to team him up, Ben Johnson up with Caleb Williams. Honestly, makes sense to me. You got a young, impressionable quarterback who needs a good offensive system, and you now get one of the more at least creative minds in the league. So that is going to be a fascinating situation. But as we also saw too, right around the same time, Lou, I'm just going to call him Lou because I can't pronounce his last name. I've never heard anyone pronounce it, so that means I don't know how to pronounce it. Lou hired as Colts defensive coordinator. And as we saw, it was either yesterday or the day before, Jeff Ulbrich hired as the Falcons defensive coordinator. And I thought we got an interesting nugget from Nick Wagner of ESPN, who covers the 49ers on the beat. He said that the 49ers are interested in Dennis Allen to be their defensive coordinator if, for example, Robert Saleh isn't able to get the job. So, what does that mean? It means that basically what Nick Wagner is saying is he believes Dennis Allen is believed to join Ben Johnson as the Bears defensive coordinator. So it doesn't seem like Dennis Allen will be an option for the 49ers. Sounds like they were interested in him, but as I think we all understand, and it's been widely reported, is that the 49ers number one target for their defensive coordinator position is in fact Robert Saleh. So, what does that mean? Oh, are the 49ers going to get him? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, because it feels like the 49ers are on the opposite side. I believe Robert Saleh also interviewed for the Dallas Cowboys. So when we take a look at available options for Robert Saleh right now as a potential head coach, coordinator, let's take a look. I got it up right here. If I can find the come on, where you are. Uh, easy things. One, what you got? I need to know. Jet. Nuke. Jaguar. The Raiders need a new head coach. Ben Johnson's been hired by the Bears. Vrabel hired by the Patriots. Who have fallen. For 3 if I'm looking for a defensive head coach. They do stick with the audio skipping. Why is that happening? Always something. Hold on. Are well, I don't mind. You know what? Still going in and out. Can't hear anything at all. Dope. Dope. Hold on. I still think it's not working. I can already kind of see by the working. It's brutal. Brutal. All right. Well, I gotta cut it.